Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video, and as you can see this is a single 6x8 page, and this is from Cincinnati. It was extremely warm this day, hot, and that's why we decided to get these ices from this little stand we found down in a park along the river here. And I definitely want to showcase the heat. So I think I'm going to pull out not just my travel stuff, but also my summer bin, because I think I have things in there about like fun in the sun or heat wave, and then possibly some things about like cold treats to go along with it. I don't remember what's all in there, but I think I'm just going to start there and see what I find. All right, so I have pulled out my stuff, and actually I share the bin. It's summer and autumn, and it's kind of hilarious when you look in there because more than 3/4 of the bin is all autumn related stuff. I tend to just scrap that more, I guess, for some reason. But this is what I have for summer. So you can see I have some wood veneer, I have stickers, lots of stickers actually, some cards in there. So I'm just gonna start pulling all of this out and seeing what I have in. Oh, that's kind of a cute one right there, actually. Seeing what I have in there, and then what can I do with it to make it work. Now, what's interesting is that this wasn't even the height of summer. This was May, and like mid-May. So normally you would think you might get this heat like in July or something, at the height of summer. No, this was May, but it just happened to be really warm, like particularly the first 2 days that we were there. So you know what? If that's how it was, I'm just gonna go with it. All right, I have found one thing already that I'm contemplating using, and it's on this sheet of stickers from Ellie Studio, and it's this one that says favorite summer treats. It's red, and I was wearing a red shirt that day, so that works well. I think I might either like put it right up here at the top. I don't know that I like it so much at the bottom. I'd really have to squeeze it in, and then it's right next to this. I like it better here. But I would also consider that whenever I pick out my journaling card, that maybe it goes at the bottom of that instead, because then I can journal about this and it would still be okay. It's close enough. So I'm not going to put it on there yet, but I am going to hang on to this because I like it. And then I did find that one card that I said, oh, well, that's kind of cute before. That was it was a summer sun. This one, I think it was this one. The other thing is, like, it's a lot of yellow next to this. And it wouldn't be any different if I put it here, because it would still be next to each other. It would have to go here, and then I'd have to move these, which isn't, it's not the worst thing in the world, but then I have the sticker problem. Then if I want it on here, then I don't like it next to this. This is always part of the challenge for pocket pages, is figuring out like how everything looks together from an artistic, creative perspective, and then putting all your stuff on top of that. It's always a challenge. So I'm not totally committed to that card anyway, and I'll just keep looking through these. Okay, I found another card that I like even better, and it's kind of similar, but yet not. It's different enough. I think that it'll be good here. And it's this one. It doesn't actually say summer. It just says sunshine all day long, which was the case. So it definitely gives that idea of, yep, the sun was shining, it was warm, that's why we had this, all of that. But it doesn't say summer since it was only May. So I think I like this better. And the fact it's not so much yellow in your face, and it's got the black around it and the black font here. I think that helps even things out. And then if I put this here, I think that would actually go very well. So right now, that's my plan. Ta-da, there it is with that on there, and I love it. I do think though that up here I may just do like a little piece of red washi to bring it in, because otherwise there's red on every single thing except here, and I don't want a long piece or a huge piece, but maybe just a little bit hanging off the end there, and that's probably just enough. I have 3 washi choices here. They're all quite thin. These two obviously a little bit thinner than this one. These are just solids, but they are slightly different colors. This is more of a lighter or a muted tone, whereas this is more bold. This does seem to match my shirt better. So there's that. But then I also love this one because of the stripe. I think that might look cool. My only concern is that I do have kind of a wild pattern going here in this shirt, and that's a lot. But they're diagonal from each other. So maybe if I put it in the right-hand corner, truly diagonal from this, maybe it won't be as bad. I'm just going to try it and see how I feel about it. I have decided to go with the stripe. However, you can kind of see on the back how much extra was left. I had most of this across here to start with, and when I looked at it, it was way too much. It was just like red in your face all the time, which was not my goal there. That's not what I was after. So I decided to kind of go half and half and put a lot of that on the back side, and I do like that better. I mean, it's still bold, you can see it, but it's a lot better than it was. And then I think once I write in there a little bit, that will help tone it down as well. Because I have two things on this side and really nothing over here, I do feel like I need to add something on this left-hand side. And this photo is pretty full, so I think it's gonna be here in this dead space at the bottom. It would either have to be there or kind of at the top. I'm not in love with the idea of it being at the top because this is at the top, and I like to have things a little bit more spread out. I think it's more aesthetically pleasing when everything isn't right up next to each other. So I'm thinking it'll be here, but once again, like, I have to go through the rest of my stuff here because I don't even know what else I have that would even fit in that space. Are these the same? Hold on. Oh, yep, I must have purchased two of these thinking I would use them all. All right, well, smart. Now I have them. But I need to go through the rest of this stuff to find something else that will go here. I think I have found another sticker that would work. In this set, I like this one that says heat wave, because that's definitely what was happening, to be that warm that early in the year. Even the locals said it was unusual. So I have that, and it kind of matches this lighter green back here of the grass and the leaves on the trees in the lighter area. So I'm thinking that one, it might be okay. I think I'm just gonna take it out of here, hold it up to this and see what I think. If I think it looks hideous once I see it up there, then fine, I'll put it back. But if I like it, then maybe it's good to go. So here's the sticker. And when I put it up like this, I don't know why, but I don't like it. I think it's maybe because these phrases are next to each other, like all the fonts and stuff mixing or something that I don't like. I'm not sure. It could be that the green and the green are next to each other, but I had the idea of what if I overlay it on this card here instead? It doesn't solve the problem of needing something on the left, but at least I get to use it, and the color looks better over here by far, I think. So now I have that. So I've layered this card more than I intended. That doesn't help me with over here though. Now I could do something in black as well. I'm just not sure what that would be. So once again, I have to go back into my stash of stuff and just keep looking. I have actually decided to make a couple of changes here. I have decided to switch the photos after all. I didn't think I was going to, but now I am. Or not the photos, but photo and the card in the pockets where I had them. And I like this arrangement better, I think. But I did also find one more thing that I want to use, and it's to pull in that green, because I felt like maybe it was a little strange because I really didn't have anything else for that. And I found in my pile of junk over here this phrase that says fun under the sun, and I'm thinking maybe I can put it under here, overlap that just a little bit, but have it like that, and then at least I have two spots of that green, and I feel like it fills up this space better. Otherwise it's kind of weird that I just have this tacked up into the sky right over these buildings, and it feels weird to me. So this way I cover up some of those little buildings, but you still get the river, which actually is more of what I want to see there anyway. So I think that'll work out well. So I'm going to attach all that and then decide, is it done or not? So there we go with that attached, and I do like it, but I have decided I am going to put a little staple in there. And then I'm also going to put one here over this washi. This wants to kind of come up a little bit. It doesn't totally want to stay there. So I'll kill two birds with one stone here. I'll put the staple in and it'll help hold that down in the back, and it looks cute. It just adds a little, you know, visual interest to match this. So in looking at that, I think it's done. I actually ended up adding more here than I thought, and I don't want to add more and have it be too much, so I'm going to leave it alone at this point. So here's another one done for Cincy. Thanks for watching.